Hey kitty cats, it's katiejuly. This is my week 29, I think, post-op gastric bypass update. Really quick video. Becky is home with the flu. She's in the other room, which is why I'm in my bedroom. And looking at this, the lighting in here is so weird. It's like some weird blue tint or something. I'm going to have to really make better videos for you guys. You guys deserve better. But also it's why I'm going to be a little bit quieter. If you hear coughing and, 2 feet over, or my cats are going to start meowing to get in the bedroom, sorry about all that. I had such a good week this week. I made a video yesterday about running, which was a huge accomplishment for me. I did 20 minutes straight, but then also the scale was crazy. So let's do the numbers really quick. We'll get them out of the way. So 29 weeks ago, it was 290 pounds. Last week, I was 185.4. This morning, 180.6. Craziness. Which is 4.8 pounds this week. I haven't had a week, I lost 4.2, I think, week 22. So it's been almost 2 months since I've had a 4+ pound week. And I haven't had, I don't think I've lost more than 4.8 since like week 16 or something. So this is just a huge week. I've been doing 2 point something, 2 point something, 1 pound, 2 point something, and then 4.8. I'll take it and run with it. So it brings my total to 109.4, which is nuts. And then also another exciting thing is that it makes me overweight, so no longer obese. I started off with a BMI of 47.1, which is my highest weight of 297. And as of this morning, my BMI is 29.1. That is nuts. And I mean, I was calculating it this morning, and I knew 185 was sort of the threshold for moving from obese into overweight. And my girlfriend was like, I really think this saved your life. And I think it's true. I think it's totally true. Weight loss surgery has saved my life and drastically improved the quality of my life, obviously. For all the rest of the numbers, for all my crazy numbers accountability, I had 1,124 calories on average this week. Which it was a weird week because I feel like I definitely had a few days where there was one day, I'm trying to think, Saturday even, where I was eating to the point of uncomfortable at every meal and making smart choices. I had a salad with chicken breast, but just eating too much. And I got really, really upset about it, where I was like, this is just old patterns, old habits, old everything. But then the last 2 days I've been dishing myself out, which I said I was going to do last week. And, had 700 calories and then 825 calories. So, if I really measure out my food and I really stop as soon as I feel comfortably full, this is the hugest tool in the world in terms of not being hungry in between meals and only eating 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories on average. Can't beat it. I did go running 4 times this week, which I know for the Couch to 5K, I was actually kind of pushing it. I went running on Tuesday, and then I went running Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And you're not supposed to do back-to-back days like that. Like, ideally, you'd have days off in between for your body to rest and stuff. But in a weird way, I just wanted to run. Like, I was sort of still looking forward to it. This is when I know it's like, maybe I'm going to be a runner. Maybe this will, like, be my new thing. Because I ran Saturday, felt so good. And I'd been running, like, 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes or something like that last week, and was having a really hard time with it. And then on Saturday did 5:55 and was like, I feel awesome, I feel great. I just feel like maybe I needed to run a 5-minute interval enough times for it to suddenly click that my body could find that rhythm. So then Sunday I woke up and was like, well, if I want to run, I'll just run. Some people run every day. And then the same thing on Monday. Yesterday I had my 20-minute run, and I was like, I just want to do it and not have it hanging over my head. It's like, can I do it? Will I be able to do it? Just go and get it over with. In terms of exercise, I also did yoga once, and then I went for a 2-hour walk one of those days. So I did like running. Both of those extra exercises were days that I also ran. So really it was still only 4 days of like being pretty active. I did yoga one of the days that I ran, and I know Nicole does that, where she does yoga classes after a hardcore cardio, and I just cannot do it again. Like, I was such a sweaty mess on the mat and really weak, and like my hands were slipping. Like it was, oh, what a nightmare. So I think on Tuesdays when I do yoga, I'm just going to let that be a yoga day. That's what I decided. And I love yoga. I met with friends and was chatting about exercise, running, whatever. And I realized talking to them how much I love it. Like I look forward to the classes. I always feel good during the classes and really happy afterwards. Blowing your nose. So I'm going to have to, you know, think if I can like squeeze in maybe one more class a week or something like that. But anyway, exercise was awesome this week. I think that's like a huge reason that I saw such a big number on the scale. And my calories were totally fine. Two more things I wanted to show you guys. One, Deb had done a review, and I have this in my freezer because there's no way I'm going to eat it quickly enough. But see if you can see it. The lighting here is just a bit terrible. It's from Julian Bakery. So if you just do a Google search, Julian, Julian Bakery, it's a complete protein bread. This is the Smart Carb #2 bread, cinnamon, almond, raisin. And like I had a slice of this with just a teaspoon, trying to think, no, a tablespoon, to be honest, of Olivia butter spread yesterday before my run, and it totally fills me up, one slice of toast with butter, and then it just feels like such a like carb injection for exercising. So I really like it before I go and do a big run. One slice is 137 calories, which is a lot more than like diety bread, but it has only 1 gram of fat, 15 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber, which is awesome, and 16 grams of protein, which is awesome. So it's definitely, it's like a really dense kind of bread, and it's definitely not like a diety, light, effortless sandwich bread. I can only have one slice, but it just feels so good to be like protein and fiber, which I feel like are the two things I'm always trying to get more of. So it's really low on preservatives. So I pop it in my freezer, and I've had it for 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and I've only had like 4 or 5 slices of it. But that's fine. It freezes forever. And then the other thing is that I had done the cheese sticks out of this book, which is The Hungry Girl 200 Under 200. It's 200 recipes under 200 calories. And after I made that video, a few people were asking, oh, did I think it was worth it? Should they get the cookbook? Here is the confession that I had, is that I am a total cookbook junkie. We probably have 30 cookbooks in the apartment. It's just insane. So it's really hard for me because I feel like it's not like I've cooked a ton out of this because I have a bajillion other cookbooks, and I really only make like 1 or 2 recipes a week, and then especially now I'll like eat it for a few days. So I made the cheese sticks out of this, and then I made this bake that was cauliflower. It was a cauliflower sort of casserole, but not really. It was a cauliflower cheese bake with Laughing Cow cheese and like light ricotta and light whatever. That, you know, these huge squares, like really these huge squares for 178 calories and like 16 grams of protein. So that was really good too. I feel like her recipes are really good for like either taking a super guilty food and finding a way to make them less guilty, or finding something that's like pretty good, pretty tasty, that's super volume. Oh, and one other idea that she gave me that I did do was a hot dog, and I do a half of a hot dog, and then taking the Pillsbury crescent roll, you know, when you open up those round tubes of the Pillsbury crescent rolls, the light ones, that they're a little bit healthier, taking one of those, putting half of a hot dog and 1 slice of fat-free Kraft Singles cheese, rolling it up and popping it in the oven for 12 minutes, and then having it with like barbecue sauce or ketchup or whatever. And it makes it, I mean, I'm fine pretty much. Like I don't eat bread and I don't eat a lot of doughy stuff, but the crescent rolls for some reason were totally fine to eat. But basically it's like this little puffy crescent roll with a hot dog and cheese in the middle. And it's like 130 calories, I want to say, and just about 20 grams of protein. So, but also it's like not just a hot dog with no bun. Like it's definitely easier to eat than like a big doughy bun. So you get a little bit of carb in it. So I feel like those, I guess, are 3 recipes that I've made from her, and I've liked all 3 of them. I probably wouldn't make the cauliflower one again because it's like a little bit fake diet food, and I think of myself a little bit more of a foodie, where I want to find stuff that's like pretty tasty. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I can't really endorse buying it or not buying it, but if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to like answer them about it. I mean, this is sort of to span, it's a lot of like these weirdo foods. You know what I mean? Like guacamole for only 80 calories, and like, you know, she does like shirataki noodles with sauce instead of regular noodles with sauce. So it's a lot of like little tricks, but I think it's pretty helpful. It was like $20. I think at Borders right now it's actually 20% off, so it's probably less than $20. Once again, my video is way too long. I had a really good week. Super pumped about running. I hope you guys are doing really well, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.